So in this session, we'll see how to pass a post-dated transaction. In a short form, we'll call it as PDC. So while entering a vouchers, you can make them as post-dated transactions. As a result, this vouchers will not give an effect in your reports unless until you come to that particular date. So this will be used for checks issued for your supplier on a future date, or the checks issued to your financial institutes where you have taken a loan. So you will be giving a post-dated checks for them to issue a check as on that particular date, so that till that particular date your data will not affect with that particular transaction. Once you pass a transaction on that particular date, it will be affecting your books of accounts. So we'll see the transactions in Tally Prime. So how to use a post-dated checks. So we go to Tally Prime. So we have already created Creative Business Solutions as a company. So we'll go to vouchers and we'll pass one purchase voucher. So we'll make a purchase from Avanayukta Solutions of computer 10 numbers at 30,000 rupees each, and we'll pass a transaction. Payment entry also with the option called post dated. Let's assume that today is 16th April. So I'll give a date as 25th April and I go with the Avanayukta Solutions as 1 lakh rupees. I'm giving a check on 16th April with a date of 25th April, and I'll accept this transaction. So next I'll pass 5th May with the same post-dated check 1 lakh rupees, and I'll accept the screen. So I'll pass one more transaction on 20th May for 1 lakh rupees, and we'll accept the screen as a post-dated check. So we have passed one purchase transaction now on 16th April, assuming that today is 16th April, and immediately I've given a 3 PDC checks of 1 lakh rupees each on different dates. So if you see a report, supplier ledger report, we go to display, accounts book, ledger, Avanayukta Solutions. So it is showing only one transaction which we have made a purchase entry for 3 lakh, and it is showing the entire closing balance as 3 lakh, and we are seeing a report on 16th April. So if you give a full period till 31st May, it shows the other 3 payment vouchers, but it is showing as post dated. It is not getting affected to my report. If you have seen a report till 31st May, then your closing balance will be 0. But in my tally, it is showing the last date of transaction is 16th April. So what I'll do, I'll pass one contra voucher with a date 21st April, and we'll just pass a 1 rupee transaction and we'll accept this screen. So we have not used Avanayukta solution in this transaction, right? But the last transaction we have gone with 21st. So now if you see a report of your ledger, it is still saying 3 lakh rupees itself. So we'll give a full period here. So we have passed a transaction on 25th April, right? So what we'll do is we'll edit this date to 26th April and we'll accept, so that my last date of transaction has become 26th April and one PDC check has to affect my books of accounts. So if I go to my reports, So it is affecting a transaction. So if you give a full period till 31st May, so the first transaction has become regular, it has been removed post dated, and it is affecting my books of accounts. If you see in balance sheet, it says you have to pay 2 lakh, and if you keep on entering on it, and if you give a full period till 31st May, it says the closing balance is 0 as on May month. You are supposed to pay 3 lakh and you are paid 3 lakh. But when it comes to a main screen of your balance sheet, and if you see a period till 31st May, it says 0 balance. So which is everything has got cleared, right? So if you see a report on 30th April, for example, it says you have to supposed to pay 2 lakh rupees yet, because only one PDC check has got cleared, not all the 3. So my balance sheet says that you have to pay 2 lakh rupees to your supplier. So I'll pass one more transaction on 20th May. I'll go with contra int itself, 1 rupee, and I'll not use one of the solution ledger, and I'll accept the screen. So now if you see a balance sheet, it has been cleared. So we go to reports. So it has been cleared because my last date of transaction what I've passed is 20th May. So this will get affected to my reports. So the PDC will be the transaction where you can post the transaction and you can park. So in other words, we can tell it as post and park. So when that particular date arises, on that particular date, that transaction will give you the effect in the reports. So this post dated checks is majorly used for a checks issuing, a PDC checks, post dated checks. Thank you.